Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on the ample problems appertaining to not earning a livable wage. What are they, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Unfortunately, lamentably, nothing salubrious can ever ensue from not earning a livable wage. Not earning a livable wage always leads to adverse, undesirable, direful, calamitous outcomes. It renders you all the more prone to becoming destitute, indigent, impoverished, and of course, insurmountably indebted. When you do not earn a livable wage, your standard of living is egregiously low. You have a subpar standard of living when you do not earn a livable wage. People who work real private sector jobs based on voluntary demand often succumb to chronic stress, chronic burnout, chronic fatigue, chronic inflammation, and of course, an increased mortality rate. Working a real private sector job based on voluntary demand adversely impinges on every facet of their life. Most private sector jobs based on voluntary demand are often deemed to be dead-end, highly time-consuming, minimum wage, dispiriting, unfulfilling, undesirable, harrowing, distressful, brutally wretched, ineffably agonizing jobs that typically do not even pay anywhere close to even 1/4 of a subsistence wage. When you do not have a livable wage, you have no modicum of a chance for having a prosperous, abundant, auspicious, blissful future. When you do not earn a livable wage, your future is all the more apt to be morbid, bleak, grim, and direful, to say the least. You need to earn a livable wage so that you can not only attain a mediocre standard of living, but so that you can also maintain a mediocre standard of living post-retiring. The problems appertaining to not earning a livable wage are unequivocally multitudinous, to say the least. The outcome is indeed insalubrious when you're not earning a livable wage. It does not allow you to work towards reaching your higher aspirations. It does not allow you to work towards reaching your overarching goals. It does not allow you to even attain a mediocre standard of living. When you do not have a livable wage, you are barred from sleeping when you're fatigued. When you do not have a livable wage, you are barred from eating when you are famished. When you do not have a livable wage, you cannot embrace stress-alleviating activities to alleviate stress when you are chronically stressed out. This is because people who do not earn livable wages and who choose to work are working real private sector jobs based on voluntary demand that are not only highly time-draining jobs, but that also preempt them from being able to prioritize their well-being. As they're scheduled to work 80 hours a week, they're not going to be able to sleep when they're fatigued. As they're scheduled to work at their dead-end minimum wage job 80 hours a week, they're not going to be able to partake in stress-alleviating activities when they are chronically stressed out. They're scheduled to work 80 hours a week. They're not going to be able to eat when they have a voracious appetite and are famished. The jobs are very regimented. The breaks are infinitesimal, they're ephemeral, they're fleeting, they're negligible. They end practically before they start, metaphorically speaking. That's how fast time elapses when you're on break. The second you punch out to commence your break, it will shortly thereafter abruptly end, almost instantaneously post being commenced. So the problems associated with not earning a livable wage are indeed extensive and severely undermine your quality of life. I hope that you found this video to be enthralling and insightful. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.